I'm his professor, so he is under my supervision, if you will. And I'd like to say a few words, at least from that perspective. It's a little bit different than family, etc. And maybe there's a few things that I can say about Mio that might be even surprising to Christina. First of all, I'd like to say that it's an honor really to be invited. So Mio and Christina, thank you very much for inviting me and my wife to participate here in this very special day for you on your wedding day. The relationship between a student, a doctoral student, Mio is pursuing his PhD degree, and the professor is a little bit special. It's really like something of a partnership. And so we're a team of two, and we work together trying to go forward and accomplish, fulfill a project. Even at the start of this, in the first part of it really, is Mio had to do what we call the diploma thesis. He had to work out a project of his own, and that was the first time really I got to know Mio. And he came to me and he said, I want to make an isyacht. Now, isyacht is Swedish for ice boat. I don't think you have those things here in Barcelona. You have regular boats. But in Sweden, the lakes and the sea freezes, and people in the winter months have devised things where they put ice skates on sails, and they sail over the ice. And Mio said he had an idea of how he could make a better ice boat. So that was his project. So part of this partnership is it's my job really as a professor to try to point out the theoretical, but Mio is a very practical-minded one. Something for you to keep this in mind, Christina, when you need something fixed around the house. So he set out and did this, and it worked out very nicely of combining the theoretical and the practical. And at the end of this, it was 6 months of work. Mio actually made a presentation and showed a video of him on his ice boat gliding along the ice at rather high speed. So that was a nice piece of work, well done and successful. The other thing about being a student in this partnership is that you have to be resourceful, you have to find solutions. And we together found ourselves in rather a big problem. Last April we were in Antalya, Turkey, and this was the time of the ash cloud. So we were in Turkey and we were not coming home because no airplanes were flying, at least not flying to Stockholm. So we sat there, and then Mio was coming up with all these kinds of ideas of how we could get home. First, maybe we could hire a bus, but there were no buses available. And maybe we could hire a car, but all cars, rental cars were already taken. So then he said, well, why don't we buy a used car and drive home? And this is what is important in students, is to come up with innovative ideas, or at least thinking of things. Maybe not so successful, but along the lines, there came an opportunity that we could fly from Istanbul to Barcelona, and Mio jumped up. That's where we're going, Barcelona. Now, I can see why, because he has so many good friends here and family. So I followed him to Barcelona, and we all eventually got home. So that was a good example of solving a problem. The last episode, it reminded me, actually there were others in the same trend here, but it was just the day before yesterday when we arrived early, or Thursday morning, and it was Mio's sister Lisa who said, this was around 12 o'clock, I'm starving. So Mio said, well, we will go into town and we'll take the train and go to a restaurant. And 3 hours later, after going through the train and making changes to a train, and then up on the street and walking, and Mio was reading the map, and then he said, oh, I had it upside down. We finally came to a really super restaurant right by the seaside, and I think it was was Sister Hannah who said it was well worth the wait because it was a good restaurant. So Christina, it's an example of be patient with me. It may seem that in the course of trying to solve a problem, he is going kind of wildly away and maybe is lost. But in the end, he always comes up with a good solution. That's the experience that I've had with Mio so far, and I'm sure that that's what you'll see in the future years of happiness in your marriage together. So congratulations on your wedding.